Hey everyone, this is Ryan, health fitness professional with the Cardinal Health site in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Today I'm going to give you 4 different exercises you can try in the privacy of your own home, as I'm doing today, or you can do it in your office if you're back in office for phase 1 or phase 2. So for this first one, what I'd like to do is work with my arms. I'm going to have one over the other like so, kind of like a bear hug, but instead of doing the actual bear hug, we're going to lift our arms up. I'm going to try and get the back of this hand to touch the back of this forearm. What I'd like to do with this is I'm going to make sure that my chin is close to my chest. I'm rounding my back just a little bit. That's all I'm going to have to do on my own. Because as you'll see when you give this a shot, as you lift your arms up as high as you can, you'll really feel a good stretch in your back. This is just another way for you to stretch out those tight muscles you may have in your upper back and your traps. Feel free to switch arms, try to lift up as high as you can. Some of you may not be able to actually bring your hands close together or even touching the back of the hand to the back of this forearm. That's fine. That does show we need to work a little bit on flexibility, so just keep going with these stretches and you'll see in a short amount of time that your flexibility will improve and you will be able to go in full range of motion. Next up, I'm going to work on a different area of the back, working the lats. So for this one, I'm going to move my chair back. And for this one, I'm going to place my hands on my desk or table. And what I really want to do is get a good step back and bring my hips back as much as possible, doing my best to straighten out my back while I do this, almost like I'm trying to bring my arms behind my head. I'm going to lower my head down towards the floor, almost getting my back parallel to the floor, and I can lean back just a little bit, getting a good stretch in for the lats here. You'll find that there are a lot of benefits for this particular stretch. Feel free to hold in place, or you can move a little bit side to side. It's going to be your call. We'll hold it for about 30 seconds or so. Make sure you take deep breaths. Again, a little swaying if you'd like to, every now and again. And don't forget, you can always come back up and back down whenever you feel is necessary. Alright, for the sake of the video, I'm going to stop here myself. Feel free to do this for 30 to even 60 seconds on your own time. And we'll move on to our next exercise. So next up, I want to work the back of the legs or the hamstrings. I'm going to move my chair back again. And for this one, we've done plenty where I'm stretching my hamstrings while standing on the floor. This time, I'm going to bring the leg up right onto my table or desk. You can also use your chair or a stool. For the sake of the video, where everything's placed, I'm going to put my leg on the table. And I can slide my hand forward. Right now, I got my left leg up, reaching with my left arm, and I'm going to place my right hand just on the quad here, right over the knee. It's going to help encourage a nice straight leg. Typically, when you reach forward, some people might actually bend the knee. That counteracts the stretch. We want to keep it nice and straight. Some of you may find that you can only reach to your ankle or your shin. That's fine. Again, another thing you want to work on, and in a short amount of time, you'll see that your range of motion does increase if you keep up with it once or twice a week at the minimum. Alright, with that, I'm going to move back. Take your own time to work the other leg, and I'm going to move on to our final exercise. This last one I found to be a favorite with most of my clients. I'm going to pan my camera down for this one. Grabbing your chair, feel free to sit down. And what I want to do is work on the muscles in the neck, specifically the Levator scapulae. And what I want to do is turn my head to the side and bring my chin down. Typically, I will have people place their hand on the head, might give it a little bit of a tug to get a little more of a stretch. Well, what I want to do here instead is I'm going to grab the back of my leg with my right arm as I look to my left. I'm going to pull a little bit on my leg as I lean to my left just a little bit. And I'm getting a much better stretch here on the back of my neck when I do this. Normally for the neck I would do about a 15 to 30 second stretch. before I release, look up, and move to the other side. Again, I'm going to let you work on the other side on your own time. But for now, that is all I have for you today. I hope you got a lot out of these stretches, or if you're just looking at the video, go ahead and give them a shot on your own. Again, I would say 15 to 30 seconds for the neck muscle or the neck stretch I showed you, and about 30 to 60 seconds with the other stretches I did before that. So, that all being said, be sure to check out other playlists we have for you. We're still working on the workout of the week. We have our core training. We have dumbbells, kettlebells, a lot of different variations of equipment you might have at home you can try out. Don't forget to check out our webpage as well. We're always updating that with new programs and designs we have for members who are working from home or if they're in phase 1 or phase 2 with us at the fitness center. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next workout.